I'm thinking like if one country and another country is friend, for example, like the USA and the British, they will share their mindset.
Yeah.
But China and Iran, they don't share their mindset because Iran believe in Islamic and China believe in communist. Actually, they are two different things, but they claim they are friends. It's a joke, you know. They don't believe to each other.
Yeah, it's chaotic.
But at least you see Iran people publicly, they show the Western culture.
Yeah. And it's no problem.
I like this one, Charlie Chaplin. How much for one of them? Do you want one? I buy you as a gift.
No, it's okay. Thank you.
Just pick one. In Iran's society today, still don't have alcohol, right?
No.
No alcohol and no party at night. No.
There are some restaurants and clubs that they do have, privately and secretly.
Okay. I heard that some people go to other country for drinking.
Yeah, especially Turkey.
Okay.
Yeah, Turkish people are pretty mad at Iranians because they say that you cannot do anything in your country, so you come to Turkey and you ruin the city and all that stuff.
Okay. Yesterday when I was in Grand Bazaar, I think people is quite aggressive to me. They shout at you, make fun of you, Chinese thing is not so friendly.
Actually crowded in their bazaar, and I always take care of the touching.
You are a local people. Would this kind of thing happen to you?
Yeah, I'm careful, and if it happens, especially from a man, I'm like really shout, making a scene, and why did you do that?
So in Iran here, girls can have boyfriend relationship?
Yeah. Quite normal nowadays.
Okay.
But no touching, no kissing in public, nothing in public. Public, no touching. If they see, you get arrested.
Okay. Privately can boyfriend and girlfriend kiss.
They go, secretly, privately.
Is it happen a lot? Like how many percent of young people are like this?
80%, I can say, or even more. 80 to 90% of girls and boys, they have this kind of relationship, and it's totally normal. You see, we live in a religious country. Well, these kind of relationships, especially in public, are not allowed. But I myself believe in democracy, separation of the religion and the government together. But nowadays, the government has everything to do with the religion. For me, I don't like it.
But I don't see many Iran girls have foreigners boyfriend.
Foreign boyfriends?
Yeah, only with the Iran boys.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Well, because one reason is that they don't speak English. And the second reason that the boyfriend is near and they can visit and they can go outside. But for a long distance relationship, they're not really into it,
So you mean there's not many foreigners can live in Iran for permanently or for a long time? Bureaucracy. Those officials, they just don't want to have responsibility to everything.
Especially with the security stuff and all.
Yeah, in Western country, just okay. They don't even have the security,
We Iranians, normal people, not the ones from the fans of the government. We really hate it. It should have been him in that helicopter. Yeah, he says a lot of things. That old naggy man.
Yeah, I think that word is a joke because you said to Western people, but Western people, they are from a freedom country. They know the difference. They can feel the difference.
Yeah.
Like me, I come here and I can feel the society is a lot of difference. So how can you persuade people to believe in you? If you talk about negative thing about government with people, if someone report you, is that going to be difficult, dangerous?
Or the fans, and they get angry, they get angry.
Yeah, maybe they will report you to the police, right?
I normally try not to talk about it, especially with my classmates, because there are 2 or 3, actually 12 students in my class, so I don't talk about it.
But why you tell me? Because you trust me?
I can feel it as your friend.
Also believe in democracy and freedom.
Yeah.
But not all the Chinese is like me. They still believe in conservative and control and power. They worship the powers, just like your country.
The store, you want to go inside?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, then. Also English books. I actually have this one.
Country like your country and my country, knowing English is a kind of an advantage.
Yeah.
because we can
Knowing English is better.
knowing English is like you can read the books by yourself. You can block the brainwashing stuff.
Exactly,
Yeah.
because all these, books that are translated into Farsi and Persian language, they're censored.
Well, I see some documentary. It says like before 1979, those people. Sometimes I can feel that their eye contact is not friendly.
Try not to stare.
Sometimes-
Stare them back because
But when they stare, you what's their meaning in their mind?
they will keep staring, and it's not really good. I don't know. Maybe they're just curious to see.
If you are local people, why do they still have a curious?
I don't really. I don't know what do they think really. I've heard that Russian people are also like this. They stare a lot. The behavior manners are. I've heard.
But in Russia, they don't. Not right now. They don't block the Instagram and TikTok and YouTube.
So which countries in Europe have you visited?
Almost like every country.
Every country, like, oh, that's really great.
Asia, I didn't visit a lot of Asian countries because I'm from Asia, so I tend to go to Europe to see the different things.
Europe is like butterflies and rainbows and all. I wanted to see real life in Asia. I said yes.
Is it like tough and difficult?
Difficulties, you want to see difficult, people struggling.
When I saw YouTube traveler, when they come to Middle East, they always say only the positive things. I don't like that actually, because they're hiding the like negative part of the truth. I come here, I feel different. Don't like them only speak the positive.
The manner of the people is also a problem.
And also because these guys are rich, so they have many people, like one local guide and one cameraman and 2 or 3 friends. So they have a group of people,
Yes.
4 or 5 working together. So the harassment will be less. Yeah.
Exactly, you're right.
So if I'm feeling the country by myself, it's totally different.
That's why I wondered that you were alone.
I travel alone because I want to, get into the local, try to feel about them. The advantage of travel by myself, because if you have friends with you, you tend to like talk to your friends and you're using your own language, and it will be boring.
You might miss something.
Yeah, you will miss something. Yeah. So I'm buying food there. There's two women, like dressing like you, and she talked to me, and she and her mother. Her mother married to Australia.
To an Australian.
And to Australia. At the beginning, they are saying like polite things like, "Oh, Iran is good" and things like that. And after like 10 minutes, they said, Iran is crazy. You see, after we get to know each other, people start to tell you the truth.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whenever someone enters like top universities like Tehran and Shadi, students are thinking of going abroad to study. And for me, PhD and all, many of my friends are planning to go to like Canada or maybe Italy or even America. But as for me, I'm thinking that I live here with my parents, with my family. Where do I leave all of this behind and go to another country?
One day, if you can have a job in other country, you might take your parents with you.
Yeah, that would be great, but they still have their own families here. So, all these belongings, but that's a great opportunity, but still so much of thinking it needs, because you have to leave everything behind.
Yeah. A lot of Chinese students, they go to study abroad. Yeah, sometimes you have to leave your family in your own country, and you try to be successful in other country. And then maybe in your 30s, you have money to get your family to live with you.
Yeah.
Because sometimes in your own country is hopeless. Sometimes, yeah. Community of Chinese people overseas is large,